Hey guys, it's Melissa here from melissaoatman.com. I wanted to jump on today and do a reading for you. So I didn't have any channel messages for you today because I've actually just been receiving messages all along this week, and I wanted to share with you what I've been getting. But I am going to pull some tarot, and I'm going to pull some cards from the Keepers of the Light deck. So this week, the energies have been, and I keep saying it, I know, they've been intense. But especially with what's been happening lately in the political sphere, I know a lot of people have been upset. And I've been seeing this all over. Obviously, when you scroll through social media and even just talking to people, they're mad, they're upset, they're hurt, they're angry. And the universe said it's okay to feel those feelings, but emotion is supposed to be like energy in motion, right? It's supposed to move through you and not stay stuck with you. And what I feel like a lot of people are doing is getting caught up in being angry and upset. And I understand it's upsetting to watch. I'm not invalidating your feelings at all. But in order to speed up the timeline where the new takes over, where we get rid of this crappy energy, we have to anchor in the light. So we have to be the light. And you can't do that if you're constantly mad and angry about what's going on. So what I heard again is what we've been hearing all along is that you need to take a break sometimes, and you need to process what you're feeling. Because what's happening is you're just looking, getting angry, and then that energy, that emotion that's supposed to be moving through you is getting stuck and staying stagnant. And that is actually something that can cause you to be physically sick. Not only that, it's this negative energy that we're trying to usher out, right? We want that to leave. We want to usher in brand new energy that's beautiful energy, it's peaceful, it's the opposite of all the things we're experiencing right now. So one of the ways to do that is to work on yourself, to go within when you start to feel that way. Ask yourself questions like, why is this so triggering to me? What is happening? And of course we know there's inhumanity, but for most of us it's because we've experienced this before, and this is our time to heal this and to break these cycles. And in order to do that, we have to, I have no control over the person next to me. None at all. I can't do anything to control that person. What I can control is me. And so it's a good time for us to process our emotions. And on yesterday's podcast, Awaken Your Inner Awesomeness, I had Reverend Lynn Laborde on, and she talked about how to process those emotions. So if you're really, really feeling it, go listen to that episode because she gives you some tips on what to do to work through that energy. So I thought what I would do is today pull some cards, but I also wanted to mention that many of us, what we're feeling right now is a heavy sense of grief. It's grief for a country that we thought we knew, what we once were, our identity. And grief, we don't just grieve over physical death, but it kind of feels like a physical death of the country that we once lived in, right? And it is in a way. So if you are working through grief, this is a book that I wrote about my mom who passed away from pancreatic cancer. And I talk about the stages of grief, and I give you tools and tips in this book for how to work through those stages of grief yourself. We have to work through it and face all of the things that are popping up for us that are making us so angry and so mad, because that's why we came here. We came here to change the world, and we're doing it. But if you want to speed that up, because I know how many times have I scrolled and has it happened yet? Are we there yet? Are we done yet? I know you want it to happen faster. And the only way to do that is by working through it. We have to go through it to move through it faster. So if you think that working through this with these tools would help you, Beautiful Morning is available on Amazon. But I know that is what we're supposed to be doing right now, is to be working through these emotions that have just been keeping us stuck for so long. I mean, this isn't just a recent thing. It's been going on for generations. We're healing generations of racism, sexism and other things that have happened in the United States. And so this is a big deal. It's not going to be, it's not easy, but you came here to help with this. So it's our time now. We have to work through this in order to get to the other side. So we're going to see what the universe wants us to know today. Okay, so you feel like you're stuck and you're paralyzed, but you're the magician. Okay, we're not stuck in this. Here's the thing that we all need to wake up and realize: there are way more of us than there are of them. And if we work together to manifest this, and how do we do that? We do that by envisioning what we want to see our country looking like. What do we want to have here? We don't focus on what we don't want, because when we start doing that and dwelling on that, if you know anything about manifestation, the law of attraction, how do you change your reality? It starts with you, changing your mindset, changing your attitude. So start focusing on what you want to see, the world that you want to be a part of, okay? Because when you do that, it's going to take a lot of hard work, but you're up for the task. You are up for this. And in the end, there's the Four of Wands. We have celebration, new opportunities coming in, community, home. There will be a lot of celebration. This is, and there are people over there saying this all over the place. This administration cannot last. They cannot keep this up. They said that, I saw somewhere that it was like, I don't even remember the percentage of people, maybe 3%, 3.5%, have to be opposed to a regime in order for it to fall. And those protests that happened a few weeks ago, there were more than 3.5%. This is not going to last. It can't. More people are opposed to this than are for it. And what we need to do as light workers is to hold the vision that we see this new government that we want. One that actually works for the people, one that gives us healthcare, one that gives us everything we need. That's what we need to envision. All right, and so take breaks from social media if you need it. I am going to pull now some cards from the Keepers of the Light deck. We have the Divine Director, Intervention and Purpose. It says divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. The universe is on our side, guys. Then we have hope, love, and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choosing loving thoughts. We have to change our thoughts right now. It's so easy to be angry and mad, and you have to get it out, right? We do. We have to process it. That's why I say go listen to that podcast episode. It's with Reverend Lynn Laborde. Get it out, but then put your focus back to a place of love, because that's how we're going to change things. And you have Gaia, Earth connection. Be mindful of the planet. Come back to Earth. Stay grounded. Get out in nature. I know it feels like Mother Earth's trying to kill us this past few, at least in the Midwest. It's been in the 90s. It's so hot. But in the morning, it's not so bad. Maybe get out in nature. Go for a walk. Do what you need to do. And we have Lord Shiva, Transcendence. Rise up. Honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. I know that some of you are taking action, and that's awesome. That's good too. Okay, being out there and protesting is awesome. It's a way to help others. Keep doing that. Keep doing things that are positive. And we have Lady Portia, Divine Order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. It is an important lesson. Okay, it's a lesson for us to not stand for and stand around and watch things happen. Okay, we're manifesting, so that requires some action on our part. All right, so the last card that came out is, what excuse am I making? There are always going to be distractions, worry, and fears that we face when wanting something different in our life. It can feel scary living in the unknown and not knowing exactly how life will unfold when we leap into something new. Trust that you will be fully supported and do it afraid. Take one small action step today to build momentum and confidence. Trust in yourself. You can do this. And the mantra is, I can do hard things. Okay, all of these things point to the fact that it's going to be okay. Take a breath. Take a breath. It's going to be okay. It looks scary, and it may look scarier for a while, but everything is going to work out, and we need to have faith and trust in that.